When you have jumper's knee patellar tendon pain, it's about the entire muscle tendon unit from the quadriceps to the patellar tendon, so you need to do things to isolate this and improve the load tolerance. A leg extension is a great exercise. A single leg press is a great exercise. These both isolate the muscle tendon unit from the quadriceps to the patellar tendon and provide pain relief over time. One of the potential issues can be the rectus femoris muscle. You are not addressing the rectus femoris muscle in these exercises. If the rectus femoris is locked up, tight, overactive, all those in quotations, this can be causing patellar tendon pain. So you need to be doing split squat exercises. You need to be doing exercises where you are in knee flexion and hip extension. This is a Bulgarian split squat. You're in knee flexion, you're in hip extension on that back leg. Same thing on a split squat here. The back leg is going into hip extension and it's going into knee flexion. This is stretching the rectus femoris, and as long as it's under tension, it's providing strength. So we get strength and length benefits. Here's an exercise by David Gray, which we talked about in our podcast, where you go into slight posterior pelvic tilt and then you hold a specific gait pattern. So this is causing the rectus femoris to lengthen out a little bit at the hip. If the rectus femoris is tight, it could be because you're stuck in an extended pattern. You're stuck in anterior pelvic tilt. So when you do these exercises, get out of the anterior pelvic tilt, squeeze your butt, get the hip underneath of you. So in an iso lunge, don't just go back into anterior pelvic tilt and be lazy about it, but maybe you have to squeeze your butt, or you just need to put the pelvis more underneath of you on the back leg, because we want the rectus femoris to get a strength at length benefit. You could also experiment with sissy squats as long as they don't cause pain in the patellar tendon. This is going into knee flexion and hip extension, causing a big stretch on the rectus femoris. This is going to provide relief to the rectus femoris, maybe take it out of the overactive state. Here's an exercise by my friend Rodrigo of Spaniard Performance. Same deal, knee flexion, hip extension, reverse nordics, and you're getting benefits to the rectus femoris for health, for knee health. You might also need to just stretch it out. This is a couch stretch, something by Kelly Starrett, where you go into deep knee flexion and you go into hip extension and you just hold it. Maybe you hold it about 2 minutes. I would not do this on its own. I would do this in conjunction with all of the other load tolerance stuff, because you need the knee extensors to be strong, not just a flexible rectus femoris. But maybe that's something you try out. It could be a biomechanical factor that's causing patellar tendon pain. Maybe you need to address the strength and length of the rectus femoris. Try it out. Enjoy.